Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the first video back after our big trip. It's good to be back. Well, it is good to be back, but it's also not good to be back, and we're adjusting. There's always a big adjustment, a big transition when we go from traveling around countries that are so different to the UK, and then we come back here and we're like, it kind of hits you in the face. We lived in the UK for years and years and years. Then we went traveling, as you guys know, and then we lived out in Asia for a while. Now we live in the UK again. We take these trips over, but every time a trip comes to an end, like one has just done for us, yeah, we take a bit of a time to adjust. And it's not just like the jet lag and the usual stuff. It's more things like, we've come into UK summer, George is suffering with hay fever, and he doesn't get hay fever out there for some reason. I don't know if it actually exists. Does anyone know if people in the Philippines, where we just were, or in Asia in general, I've never heard of people getting hay fever out there. I might be wrong. But yeah, summer is here and George is just like struggling with hay fever. But also like, things aren't open late. Like if you want to go get a coffee or go to a shop or a shopping mall, or I don't know, you have to find a little convenience store that might be open till 11 or something, but you can't go to the nice places you want to go to past like 5 PM here because everything shuts early. It feels a bit kind of back in like a small town, and our town isn't small, Worthing's quite big, but it's nothing like being in like a capital city with hustle and bustle, or on an island that has like places that stay open late with cool food and cool atmosphere, and like it just feels different. But we are adjusting back to that countryside life. So very quick rundown of what we've been up to the past couple of weeks. We've been doing some more bits to our house. We've got some updates to show you on that later. We've got back into the swing of things with all of Coda's clubs and like catching with friends and with family and stuff like that. We've been on some really fun days out, but yeah, it is really nice to be back and be back in our house, and I don't know, ordering our favourite takeaways on a Friday night, enjoying like the weather getting warmer here, the countryside. We're in the garden a lot more. We've had the barbecue out. We've got some lovely new furniture that I think you all saw in a recent video. So spending more time outdoors, which is lovely. And it's been quite warm here recently. We've had like 25 degrees, 26, 27 degrees, which is very rare for the UK. But anyway, I think, nice cold drink. I think Coda is just about up from his nap. So we're actually going to head out and do some strawberry picking today, which is one of my favourite things to do in the British summer. There's a farm near us called Roundstone Pick Your Own, and hence the name. You basically go there and pick fruits and vegetables depending on the season, and you go to the little farm shop at the end, they weigh them and you pay for how much you've picked. But the strawberries there are like next level. So we go there, eat loads of strawberries, buy loads of strawberries, and just enjoy the sunshine. And there's a free tractor ride that goes round to take you to the crops. So it's basically Coda's idea of heaven, fruit and tractors. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much again for all the support on these last videos that you've seen. Sorry about the fence behind me. This is a situation we're sorting out this year, trying to figure out a plan to get some new fencing done. But yeah, huge thank you to everyone who's watched us over the past few months on this trip. One of the best trips we've ever done, and we thoroughly enjoyed it, so we really hope it came across well in the videos, and you guys enjoyed watching it too. But anyway, we will see you guys when we get to the farm in a second and show you these delicious strawberries, because honestly I wish we could share them with you watching, because they are just 10 out of 10.
One job that does need doing is cutting the grass in our garden, which is something I go in and out of loving. Like sometimes I can get into it, it's summery, it's a nice sunny day, it's blue skies, cutting the lawn, it's the weekend. Need to do the front one as well. Maybe your neighbours are out there as well, you give them a little wave over the fence. There's no fences out there, but it's just how I picture it in my mind. And now I'm just talking to the vlog instead of actually getting on with it. But yeah, it does need doing. We get a lot of these flowers, like little daisies growing through, so they all need to go. And yeah, this area does definitely need doing. Wear eye protection when you're cutting grass as well, in case stones fling up in your face. These are mine. What do you think? Okay, the gardens are fresh. I've done my lawn mowing, cutting my grass. I don't know if like mowing the lawn is a UK British term or not. I've never heard that in like other accents. I think most people around the world say cutting the grass, In England we say mowing the lawn. I'm going to make up a little iced coffee because it has been boiling hot in England the last few days, which is weird because usually when we come back, like we've been back a few weeks now, and we're trying to get back into like the swing of vlogging and stuff. Haven't picked up the camera for a little while, but one thing that is usually really hard about coming back to the UK is the temperature difference. And yeah, when we first got back, it was colder, and it's just weird. Like we spend like months or whatever in the Philippines or in hot countries. Like end of last year, we were in, actually Japan was a bit colder, but we went to like Singapore and Malaysia and stuff, all these hot places that we often travel to. Then we come back to the UK and it's often cold. But England right now is surprising us. So iced coffee it is this time. It was really fun to be vlogging again, really fun to be picking up the camera. And I don't know what it is about coming off this last trip. I think it's because we haven't yet planned what we're doing next, and we're just kind of, for once in our lives, living in the moment, which is something that Lucy and I have been quite bad at. We often have like loads of plans ahead, or we're on a trip and we're like deep into it, but we never just kind of live day to day. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But this time more than ever, it feels like a reset. I said to Lucy the other day that I feel like a new era of our lives is being born, and we're like evolving into the next chapter. Don't quite know what that chapter looks like yet, but that's kind of where my head's at. Anyway, gonna make up this little iced coffee. Yeah, there always is adjustment when we come back off these trips, and there's always like a reset that takes place. I've just finished editing all the videos that you've been watching on the channel over the last few weeks and months from the Philippines trip with Lucy's dad and Claire, who we're going to catch up with soon and like have a debrief chat about their trip. We thought that would be quite a good video. So like now that quite a long time's passed since they got home, reflecting back on their trip, we thought that would be quite cool to share on the vlog. One thing I need to do is get a haircut. I have been back in the gym, been feeling good about that. 5 days a week at the moment in the gym. And yeah, it's been really nice to catch up with all our family and some friends over the past few weeks and just kind of get back into life here a little bit. It's so weird how like we literally feel like we have two lives. We feel like we have a life here in the house. It's been really nice spending time in the house as well. Like maybe some of you watched a couple of years ago when we renovated this whole house and you've seen like the journey from start to finish. Won't speak about it yet, but we have kind of other house plans and things like that that are starting to come into the works. Don't we, Liz?
We do.
Coda also loved seeing all the family again for the first time. We didn't film any of that, but that was so cute. He was so excited to be home. Oh, how annoying is that? The ice, I just found this really random piece of ice in the freezer and it won't fit in. Oh, it did fit in, there we go. Beautiful. And that, ladies and gents, is summer in a cup. Lucy says it gives her the ick when I drink through a straw. I don't know why. Luce, why does it give you the ick when I drink through a straw?
I want my water.
You want your water?
Yeah.
Okay. I better get you some water then, hey? Do you know where we're going now?
Yeah. Farm again.
To the farm again.
If it's
Not with Jazz. Jazz coming here later. But what are we going to find at the farm?
farm.
Not
Animals.
not animals on this farm, but strawberries. Strawberries. And we're going to ride on a
Tractor.
Yeah.
And see some animals.
There might be some animals, but it's more of a strawberry kind of farm, rather than like an animal farm. It's kind of a crop farm.
Just what you want as a 2-year-old. A food
Yeah,
farm.
fresh produce, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
He has some water.
Yes,
Yes.
of course you can. So whilst you haven't been seeing us, I've been spending a lot of time in this room, which is our office, and it's a room in the house that I love, don't get me wrong. However, I've never quite got it to how I want it, and that's only a fault of my own, I guess. I love the black, like the paneling that we've got put in here, my friend installed for me. Really cool. Like the guitars look pretty nice, like in the corner, and the desk and stuff, and the light. Like, it's good, but Oh, should I even do this? If I turn the camera around this side, all right, I'll do it. We're open and transparent on this channel. This whole thing, like, this is not it, guys. This side of the room is not the one. These old wardrobes that were built in the house in every room, that we ripped out in most rooms, they are not the one. They don't look that good. Like, this is the only kind of angle. That's why I always kind of like film stuff at this angle. Or even, you've probably seen me filming kind of, I don't know, something like that. Because it's kind of the only angle in the room that looks half decent some of the time. Anyway, so this room and our main bathroom are 2 magpies. That's good luck. I'm gonna take a photo for Lucy because recently we have been seeing 1 magpie so many times, like for months. I never knew if I believed in all this stuff, but like I made a change in my life today that I'm not gonna say what it is on camera. It's just like in my own head, like a little decision with myself about something, which will have positive ongoing effects for my life in general. And then I see 2 magpies the first time in months. Lucy like fully believes in all this, so I'm going to send that to her. She'll be very happy. Also, if I sound out of breath, my hay fever has been like really taking over my airways lately. So just like talking to the camera, I'm getting out of breath. It's not good. Yeah, so I've been spending a lot of time in this office at this computer, editing up all the vlogs that you've seen from our last trip. Speaking of which, there were some comments. Now that we're back in the UK, I feel like I'm a little bit too low. Oh, so the chair's as high as it can be. There were some comments on the last vlog that said, now that you're back in the UK, please show us, don't stop vlogging, please show us some of the UK. Show us some of your favourite spots, bring us some vlogs just from home, the house. I've been trying to talk about, that was it, the bathroom. So the bathroom is kind of the last room that we had to renovate in this whole house. And I think we have work starting on that probably within a month. So that'll be cool to document on the vlog. Mainly like for Lucy and I to watch back in like 5-10 years. I also know a lot of people watching do love home renovations, bathrooms, kitchen. When we got the kitchen done, we showed you all of it. We showed you this whole house basically. Like you can go back on the channel and see the house tour of this place when we first moved in, looking like it was straight out of 1970, which it was. I think it was 1978 or something, this house. So yeah, bathroom, thankfully. The last room in the house. It's like stepping into a time machine when you enter that room. We never ever vlog in that bathroom. But now I can show you my skincare routine when we have the new bathroom. Now I can show you my morning shower routine. I'm not sure too many people would be interested in that, but anyway, that's very exciting. So yeah, a lot of people said on the comments that they wanted to see some vlogs from the UK. So that is what Lucy and I have kind of, we're like, okay, cool, let's do that. Why not? Like there's so much of our own country we have not explored. We are also, in all of this planning, we're also getting a new car. It's a big car, it's a road trip car. We've had one before, some of you might know kind of what it is. We should be getting that this week. It's like the most ultimate road trip, off-roady. You could probably just about sleep in it. It's an amazing family car. And it makes us want to get out and explore, especially in the UK, because we can just drive. Potentially even drive it into Europe. I don't know. We haven't figured out any plans for that yet. But, you know, it's like the middle of the year now. So we need some plans up until Christmas. Want to be home here for Christmas, definitely, like with the family and stuff. But we've now, like, for the first time in a long time, we've got a wide open space where we've got, like, little plans, not a lot booked or planned in. So we want to try and come up with that plan, what that looks like. Which brings me on to talking about this, which is our Jackery Explorer 1000 Pro. Jackery have very kindly sponsored today's video, and we've worked with Jackery a number of times now, trying out a lot of their products and talking about them on the vlog, because I think these are just solid quality products that if you're like us, if you like getting out and about, but you need things like, I don't know, power, electricity, phone charge, you might have Wi-Fi, dongles and routers and things that need power. You might just be at home, but you're in the garden and you want to have like, I don't know, a barbecue set up with some cool lights and some speakers. Whatever it is, all your power needs are taken care of with Jackery. I've made coffee on the back of our car, some of you may remember, using this in a field. So yeah, Jackery 1000 Pro, really, really cool. I'm gonna leave a link to the Jackery website and this particular product in the description of this video. Let me quickly show you some of the features. So we have 2 kind of main plug sockets. Really nice power display here. You can see how much charge you've got left. You can see even like your voltage of the different sockets and things. If you're into camping and stuff, it has a built-in light and it's got 3 levels. 3 levels? Yeah, it's got flashing mode as well. Here we've got a DC input and then 2 USB A's and 2 USB-Cs. If I turn it around quickly, you can also charge it with either an AC or DC input as well. So many options on this. The charge lasts a long time. I'm gonna put on screen what Jackery say the charge is because I don't wanna get that wrong. So yeah, Lucy and I were thinking for some kind of road trip stuff, this. Look at that, I got like product lighting. Nice. Yeah, for some road trips and even some camping stuff, I don't know. This is going to be a must-have. So it's going to be a link, as I said, below to Jackery. You're getting quality with Jackery. Like, it's solid. The materials are really nice. Like, you got this rubber grip on the handle, little things like that. All your power needs taken care of. So I have a little bit of admin to do some emails, some invoicing, stuff like that. And then we can actually get outside, get some fresh air, and enjoy the rest of today. Just arrived at the farm. It's a little bit windy, so I hope you can hear us okay. Nice Defender behind us. I really like that colour actually. Comment below if you're a fan of the new Defender. I know it split the crowds when it first came out, but anyway, we're at the farm. One thing I have been struggling with, which happens every year, is hay fever. Now, I don't know if this occurs everywhere in the world, but in the UK, it's definitely a thing that a lot of people struggle with. It's like this huge allergic reaction to like grass and pollen and dust and stuff. It just happens like in the summertime and it's awful. It's really, really horrible. Like your nose streams, your eyes stream, your eyes itch. I find that my actual breathing gets like closed up a little bit. So like day-to-day things become a little bit harder because I'm out of breath. Like I'll run up the stairs and I'm out of breath and I'm like, what? That makes no sense because I'm like quite healthy. And then I'm like, hay fever. So if anyone else has the struggle, then let me know in a comment. We can loathe in self-pity together.
I was lost or I was found. Nothing ever in between. Shedding tears or extremely happy. Got no one to stick around. Once my heart was.
So we came here last year. I don't know if any of you saw the vlog. Where are we going to sit? Over there. But it's basically a little local farm to us where you can come and pick vegetables, strawberries, rhubarb, loads of stuff. You just come, take the tractor up to the field, fill up a little basket, one of these green baskets, and you can pick like fresh produce.
Yeah, so we've got strawberries, which we'll get. Onions, might get.
I will get it.
Carrots, I think I want to get some carrots.
And I will get some strawberries.
And strawberries, don't worry, we're definitely getting strawberries. And I think broad beans, which I don't really want. But yeah, maybe onions, carrots and strawberries today.
Nice.
Strawberries.
Definitely
Yeah.
strawberries.
So we're trying to buy stuff that's like as fresh and organic, and some stuff we're trying to move away from supermarket produce. For meat as well, we like went to this nice little farm shop the other day, bought some really nice different meats like pork and steak and beef and all sorts of stuff.
I want to sit with Daddy.
Okay.
You want to sit with Daddy? Come on then.
I'm going in a minute.
Yeah. You gonna sit over here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, up you get then.
Told myself that was what I needed. The more I felt dropping down.
That's right. Strawberries. Yum, yum.
What did you say?
Yum, yum.
Once we get
To ease my heavy heart, just some energy to feed off, and then
strawberries complete. Nice little, like nice little stash.
Yeah,
what do you
pretty
call
good.
it? Like when you rob a bank, what do you call it?
Winning.
No. Wait, we got a good haul. No, what's the word?
Well, I haven't stolen them.
What is that word?
With the house.
Yeah, the tractor's going that way.
Missed it.
Loot.
Loot.
A good loot. Oh, we're not stealing these. Obviously, we will pay for them. So next is carrots. Want to quickly, at this point of the vlog, throw in a little thank you to everyone who watched the videos on our last Philippines trip.
You're literally, your mind is the same as my mind.
Why?
I said that.
Oh, did you? Well, I want to personally thank you.
Do it.
Because we were blown away. Guys, the vlogs did millions of views. Like when you're a vlogger, it was different. Back in the day, we were kind of more, when you're starting your channel, when you're growing your channel, it's all about like views and subscribers. And like to a certain level, it still is. We still get that thrill and that kick. But equally, if a vlog doesn't get as many views as another vlog, it kind of like doesn't affect us anymore. It used to affect us. We used to get, our mood would depend on like the views on the video and stuff. But where a video got 150,000 views or 30,000 views, we're just grateful now. We're just grateful that people are clicking on our videos and watching. But that trip, I'm going to come in here because I think it might be less windy. That trip that we just came off did millions of views, which just blew us away, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just astonishing. We were uploading videos, watching the comments roll in. Just mind-blowing. So thank you if you were part of that.
A lot of people
Indeed.
seem to care what we have to say. It's
Yes.
a bit weird. Oh, is it a funny one?
Yeah, the more views you get on YouTube, the scarier it gets as well. Because you end up reaching more people who aren't like your crowd. I feel like we have like our crowd on these vlogs, but once you start getting like videos with 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 views, you start reaching people who don't actually know you or don't know your journey.
True.
And they're just like dipping into your life on that particular day. Yeah, and that's when the strange comments start coming out as well, isn't it? But yeah, if you left a comment on these vlogs as well, thank you so much. We read pretty much all of them. I know Jason and Claire, every time we see them, they say they keep going back to read new comments on the videos
And they
that
keep
they were
watching
in.
them back.
Yeah.
Like, they've watched them back multiple times, which is so funny.
What have you got?
Put it in Mummy's hand. Take it off my hand. Daddy!
Okay guys, I'm being quiet because we've just put Cody to sleep. He's still awake in his cot. And if he hears me, any parents know it's game over. So I apologise if this part of the vlog is quieter than normal. I've got my dinner, I've got like a chicken wrap and then a plate of like fruit and some stuff there, like dark chocolate and some dates. Quite enjoying that kind of dinner at the moment, little picky bits. And I'm about to read some of my book. Now, if anyone has read these, comment below, because I finished the first one in like 10 days, which for me is super fast. Like I normally take like a year to read a book, and I'm not exaggerating. I don't prioritize it. I never really enjoy it, but these, I couldn't recommend more. They're absolutely amazing. So I'm about a third of the way into this one right now. So I'm gonna tuck into that, tuck into this, and Geordie's just cooking up his dinner now. But this is quite nice to like put, so I've got, I don't know what that is on me, it's something. But it's nice to have an evening of like not being on screens and just like reading instead. It's really nice. But yeah, got a few of the strawberries we picked as well, of course.
Okay. Got the camera balancing on Coda's little yellow car. Is that gonna stay? Yeah, I think we're good. This is the peaceful part of the day, which lasts not very long because generally speaking, this is the part where mine and Lucy's energy levels just go phew. Oh, the camera's falling. But yeah, Coda is in bed. I've just eaten my dinner in the garden, which has been so nice. Now I've got my little Greek yogurt. This is not a good tripod at all. Okay, I'm gonna try a stack of pillows instead, which I really don't think is much better. But anyway, yes, just wanted to end off today's vlog. First vlog back in the UK. I don't even know if we mentioned what we've been up to. I think we did. I think maybe Lucy did more than me. We did have a trip to the zoo. Coda loves the zoo and he missed it. Our local, kind of, not that local, but about 45 minutes away, it's a place called Drusilla's, and maybe some of you might remember they gifted Lucy and I an annual pass. So for a whole year, we could go to Drusilla's. And we did go there the other day. I think we filmed a few clips. If we did, I'll slot them in here.
I'm under my house monkey.
Go tell him.
Tell him.
I'm into my house. I have a look of a kitten.
I think it's the baby.
I don't want to see the cows play.
Coda has been speaking about coming here for the last 3 days, non-stop.
Very happy to be here.
He is very excited. Don't let it slow. Like you can.
Behind you. Turn around, darling. There's more. Go say hello, Codes.
Do this.
To the white line as
Really,
fast
really
as you
fast,
can.
fast,
Really
fast,
fast.
It's like a cheetah. Nothing happens, Codes. It's just.
Oh dear.
50.8.
It's not very good, is it?
Are you ready to go?
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
What are we on?
Potato line.
Is it your favourite?
Yeah.
What button do we press?
This one.
Ah.
Look, here we go. You're gonna
Press it. Press the button. Press it. First thing Coda said this morning when he woke up was, let's get ready for the zoo now, shall we? So he's been thinking about it all night. He barely got to sleep last night because he was so excited. And then, yeah, super happy to come today.
Oh no.
But yeah, we're at Drusilla's, which is, I mean, it's a zoo slash like farm slash park. Like they have everything. They've got a train, they've got rides. It's like the best day out for him because there's so much for him to do. And he just loves it. He just runs around and has the best day ever. So super happy to be back and coming back here regularly again. If anyone's local to the area, it's only about a 45 to 50 minute drive for us from Worthing. It's just north of Seaford, so it's yeah, if you're anywhere on the south coast, I suppose it's drivable for you, or a little bit up from that. Highly recommend. Good day out for all sorts of ages, but yeah, especially 2-year-olds it seems, and I think he's going to love it more as he gets older.
Yeah, Coda's in bed. Both had our dinner, and now we're just quiet. It's nice having these summer evenings, warm-ish evenings. I'm actually getting a little bit cold, just to kind of chill, barefoot on the grass, no music on, no screens, no phone, and just finish off the day in a calm and peaceful way, which is nice. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this one, first one back in UK. Quite a chilled vlog today, which I kind of like. It's funny, this channel, we've documented so much. Like, we've done some amazing things, some like incredible things, taking 4x4s over Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines, road trips and travel and the best beaches in the world and all this stuff, and even like big life moments like our son being born, like is on the channel, taking him home for the first time and introducing him to our parents, all that kind of huge life stuff. Even before we did YouTube full time, the kind of journey of Lucy and I moving into our first flat together.
Morning guys, day 2 of flat renovations. The fact that this is our place, like I look around and think I'm just like helping a mate out to decorate their flat. But it's bizarre that this is where we're going to be living.
But we're pretty much there now. Pretty much. Got all the painting done. And that day that we put that video out announcing that we were quitting our jobs and going full speed at YouTube and taking a huge risk in life.
We have made the decision to live life how we want to.
To us, there really is no alternative.
Quit our full-time corporate jobs, we're packing up the flat and selling everything we own.
We need to do the thing we love the most. You guys will be with us literally everywhere we go, every single step we take. We're going to be documenting this whole journey. We are so excited to get going. This is a huge thing for us.
I've never been so excited about something. I've never wanted to do something more. So it's like this, it's double-ended, like the fact that we're doing this full time and the fact that we're going to go and see the world together. Like I'm just, oh man, it doesn't feel real yet. I think until we're at the airport and we're about to step onto that plane, I don't think it's going to feel real.
and just going for it. We put that announcement video out. There's been so many moments on the channel. But do you know what's funny? It's vlogs like this one today that we filmed. They're the ones that I like watching back the most, where we're just kind of living our kind of normal lives. There's something about that. There's something about the normal, like having dinner in the garden, and I don't know, something about watching back a snippet in like 10 years time, coming back to this video and just being like, that's what our life was like back then. And obviously all those cool moments that I mentioned are amazing to watch back as well, but it's videos like this that are like, for me, the core underlying reason that we started vlogging in the first place. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a comment if you got to the end. End of vlog club, I'm hoping, is still strong as it has been. I look tired. I think it's hay fever. I should not be really sitting outside this time of night because it really gets to you in the evenings. But I'm going to finish this off. Lucy's inside reading, then we're going to get to bed. And yeah, we'll see you in the next vlog very soon. I can reveal that there is another trip coming up. Just talking about like slowing down and peacefulness. We can't sit still for long. There is a trip coming up, so somewhere we've never been, ever. Somewhere we've never vlogged, somewhere we've never, obviously we've not vlogged it if not been there. But yeah, that's coming up very, very soon. Different for the channel as well, very different, exciting stuff. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you got this far, and we will see you in the next vlog very, very soon. Goodbye, guys.